Hey y'all, so it's your girl KT and I'm back with another video. So to get into today's video, we're going to talk about everything public relations related, because a lot of people ask me various questions about what is public relations and how is that important, especially in business today. And just because you guys are curious because you've seen a couple of my productive day in the life of a publicist and what do a publicist really do. So that is what we're going to get into. So we're going to talk about PR and how I actually discovered PR and got into this career field. But first of all, if you're new here, hi y'all, my name is KT or Kier, and we're here, we talk about everything career-wise, business-wise, and a sprinkle of lifestyle from here to there. But thank you for joining us. If you are not subscribed, let's go ahead and pause this video and go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you will not miss a beat when I drop a new video. Y'all like that, did you? I did too. But anyway, without further ado, we're going to get straight into today's video.
She trying to tan right now, you in her way. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Of the sun.
Of the sun, yeah. I'm
ready. You know, little tan session. Yeah.
Okay.
Love it.
Alright y'all, so we're just going to get into basic information about PR. PR can be very complex depending on different campaigns, but the overall arching theme of public relations is how do you build a real relationship and trust, credibility in the media for your business. So in just public relations specialists or publicists are assigned to your business case or whatever to create campaigns on how to build that trust, get you in front of your target audience by doing various strategies like, you know, pitching to the media. A lot of people know PR through influencer work and know that people will send them PR packages and things of that nature. That is a actual strategy within public relations that a lot of businesses use to be able to connect to their target audience. So there are various strategies that you can use, but the underlying reason of PR is how do you build a relationship with your target audience and just the different vehicles on how you can do that. So my story of how I got into public relations, to be honest, and this is something that I try to do on my channel because, you know, when you're in high school, especially if you're not in New York, you're not in LA, PR isn't a very well-known way of career here in Alabama. So when I was growing up, we only heard about being a doctor, nurse, lawyer, all these other great opportunities in career fields, but you never heard about being a social media strategist or being in marketing or being in PR or being in communication space, because that just wasn't big here in Alabama. So if anybody doesn't know, I did not start off at UAB. So I started off at Xavier University. Yes, it's the HBCU. So I started off at Xavier in 2011 once I graduated from high school, and I actually started as a bio pre-major. Yes, so in my head I was going to be a doctor. More importantly, I was going to be an orthopediatric surgeon. So I just wanted to really it was more in sports, so I just wanted to do that. That's what I had my mindset on, or either oncology. So that's a doctor that works with cancer because of my dad that passed away with cancer some years back. So that's what I was telling everybody, that's what I was going to do for the rest of my life. And at that time I really didn't explore other hobbies that I had, like creative writing or, you know, putting together stories, things of that nature. And because nobody ever told me you could have a real career in that, so that just wasn't a viable career for me. So like I said, I went to Xavier. My mom ended up getting some health concerns, and I felt at that time it was probably best for me to move back home and attend University of Alabama in Birmingham, just so I could be closer to my family, be able to help them out more with my mom and all that. So in 2012, I transferred to UAB and started their biology program. And when I tell y'all, this is no shade to UAB. UAB has a great program, but I hated it. It was y'all, in high school I passed all my biology. Science was one of my strongest suits, but it was when I got to UAB, love for science went out the door. I don't know what happened, but you know, things happen for a reason. But at that time I didn't understand why that wasn't working. So I failed a couple classes. I'm not ashamed to say that, because that's how bad it had gotten. And at the time I was like, I don't know if this is really for me. But by this point, it's my sophomore year, and you know, it's this kind of taboo thing by sophomore year. If you ain't changed your major yet, you might as well just keep with the major you have. But ultimately, my junior years, right before my junior year started, my mom passed away. And then I really realized I was becoming a doctor for her and not for me. Like, don't get me wrong, she never pressured me to become a doctor, but I really wanted to do it because of her. You know what I mean? Like, everybody, mom and parents, they would love to say they had the first doctor in the family. So I really kind of stuck with that and was running with it for a while. And so when she passed away, it was just like, I don't want to do this for the rest of my life. And the fact that I have to go to med school, I can't do this. So I go to my advisor at the time, and she's like, it's your junior year, you're going to change your major? Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. I want to change my major, but it's unheard of. If you want to go to med school, you need to do this, that, and third. And I'm just like, ma'am, I don't want to go to med school. I don't know why you keep on this whole tangent. I just don't want to do it anymore. So when I decided to change my major, she put me in general studies at that point, because I was like, I don't want to do anything in science. So I was in College of Arts and Science, so she flipped me over to arts. So that's how I got into general communication. So talking with an advisor there, and I was just like, I'm lost and I don't know what to do, because like I said, we talked about being a lawyer, we talked about being a doctor, nurse, something within the medicine field, and like my sister's in the medicine field, so that's all I knew. And be a teacher, but I knew I didn't want to teach. So what can I do? So we took a personality test, and I know a lot of people feel like personality tests aren't the most accurate about things, but at that time, that personality test really was very accurate about a lot of things. So it talked about, you know, creative writing, storytelling, this, that, and the third, and PR and marketing came up, and I was just like, well, what is PR? And so my advisor, who I got assigned to, was like, well, just take the PR track and see what happens. Like, take it to intro PR, it'll still count for credit, this and that. So I was like, okay, this is my last shot. Well, I don't know what I'm gonna do if I don't like this. So I really went into it with somewhat a narrow scope, because like I said, I didn't know what PR was, and it always, like, Sex and the City did not do a very good job of letting people know Samantha was really a PR agent because of the way the show went. So I couldn't foresee that was what PR was. So anyway, just a disclaimer. And you know, Scandal wasn't really out at that point. So again, no representation of what PR really looks like. So I take this intro to PR class, and I'm just like, this is it. Like, I can do this. This is something that's interesting. You know, they had panelists come in and talk about their day. and I was hooked. I was sold. So I ended up applying for an internship at the university in their public relations office. Got that internship and did the work, and I was like, this it. Like, you don't have to tell me anything else. PR is where I'm supposed to be in life. This is my field. So from there, y'all, when I say grind, I have done so many internships. Y'all, when I say grind, I grind. So I've done corporate communications, I've done agency work, I've done in-house, I have done higher education, I've done non-profit work, I have done aviation work, I've done small business, I've done entertainment, I've done anything you can think of at this point other than just regular tech. I have now done government PR. So when I tell you I have gotten into this career field and found it just a great way to learn so much about anything, because this is one industry that is just like, I would say, HR. Although it's a specific industry, but you have so many tracks on what you can do. Like, you can get into a hospital and do PR. You can do education PR for university. Like I'm doing now. You can do PR for a police department or a government official. You can do PR for the airport. Like, it's so many tracks of where you can go. Like, the sky is endless when you're thinking about where you want to end up. So that is how I got into PR, and hope to be in the next couple of years. I really want to be able to help also teach and mentor other young students. This is why I'm getting my PhD, actually. So my mom actually could have a reason to say she has a doctor in the family some kind of way, if she was still alive. But I am getting my PhD to actually ultimately teach at a college level and bring my experience that I've done in PR and have the duality of textbook versus real life PR. So that is one thing that I'm looking for to be in the future. I want my business to grow, to be able to help other small businesses understand how PR really helps them, be able to bring on other specialists, and be more of the CEO route, because right now I am doing everything. So I'm the CEO, I'm the social media person, I am the PR person, I'm a salesperson, and that's just because I wanted to learn more about my business hands-on. So hopefully in the future I can, outsource a lot of this to other people and be able to provide them. This is not saying that I want to be an entrepreneur full time. I still do like the corporate aspect of it, so I think for the time being that I would like to do both of them. So corporate, we're looking at 9 to 5. I would like to be a director one day, a VP of communications and PR. So we're building up now. So right now, if you guys don't know, I am a manager in PR. So we're getting there. I never would have thought I would have been made a manager before I turned 30. So this is a great feat for me. And I've learned so much in my time just being there in the year of public relations and how to relate to people, and understanding, building those real relationships. That is what PR is all about. Building relationships. How can my stuff help somebody else? That's how I think of it. Literally, how can your business help somebody else who wants to pay into it? Is this going to help them emotionally? Is this going to help them with anxiety? Anything you can think of. The bottom line is, how can this campaign showcase what the bottom line of how is this going to help people? So that is basically PR. That is my journey of how I became a publicist. and starting my business in between. I really started my business actually because I couldn't find a full-time job in PR when I graduated, because as you know, a lot of people tell you no matter how many internships you do, you'll get a job right out of college. That is not the outcome for everybody. So I ended up getting into the hotel business and working there, and then also getting into trucking, doing recruitment stuff there. So it's just crazy how well life can take you, you know. So in between that time, I birthed a whole business basically by accident, because I just wanted to do freelance work, and it turned into a whole business. So it is crazy just to see the growth of PR, especially now, seeing how you can take influencers to help out with a campaign. And like I said, on my channel, we will be talking more deeply about PR campaigns and PR stuff that you can utilize in your business. So that's all for today's video. I hope this translated and helped you guys learn more about PR and learn more about me. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all.